What happens when you don't get good quality sleep?
I get really irritable, and I get really bad headaches, and I can see it in my performance in athletics. My reaction time is kind of slower.
Thank you. What happens when you don't get good quality sleep?
I get really cranky and I start snapping at my friends sometimes, and I can't function in class or at lacrosse or anything.
Thank you.
What happens to you when you don't get good quality sleep?
When I don't get good quality sleep, I'm in a daze, and I cannot concentrate on schoolwork, on conversations, on virtually anything. I also get highly irritable. My friends would say the same. I just feel exhausted, and even my mood can be affected. And personally, how not getting high quality sleep, what it does to me in my life, is I have slower reflexes and reactions in lacrosse, and due to that reason, I have a lower athletic performance.
When I don't get a good night's sleep, I have a hard time emotionally the next day. I feel really sad and I get kind of emotional about things and I'm really tired. Sometimes when I'm driving, I have a hard time seeing the road well, especially when it's nighttime. The lights really bother me. And I also feel kind of sick, so I'm not very functional.
When I don't get a good quality sleep, I don't think well the next day. I'm not very organized. I have to spend more time reading things that shouldn't take me as long to read. And I'm probably not as pleasant of a person.
What happens when you don't get good quality sleep?
You're tired.
I'm an athlete, so it kind of makes me hard to practice every day when it's too much sleep.
Yes.
Thank you.
Muscles and tired.
Thank you so much.
Cross over into brain stuff now, children. All are welcome. But before we go into the light together, there seems to be some confusion among you about what white noise is. No, it isn't when you have that snowy static on your TV and ghosts fly out of the screen and your daughter says, "They're here." White noise is something we've all heard. Some of us without even knowing it. So let's define what it is exactly, how it's used to mask other sounds, and what other colors exist on the spectrum of sound. The simplest definition is that white noise is the noise produced by combining all the different frequencies of sound together at once. Each of these frequencies is projected at an equal amount, from low to high. Because white noise has an equal energy distribution, sound technicians refer to its frequency spectrum as being completely flat. Some machines, like fans for instance, can create an approximation of white noise by hitting all these notes. That's why they're so good at creating background noise that masks other sounds. When there are sudden changes in noise, we're often distracted by the jarring clash, especially if we're sleeping. White noise's masking effect blocks out those changes, making it easier to sleep through the night. That's one reason some people leave a fan, air purifier, or a television on in the middle of the night. This sound masking is also used to block noise in places like offices, hotels, and libraries, often broadcast over a PA system. If you're trying to concentrate in a disturbing environment, like our office, and there aren't filters like these in place, you can always listen to white noise on your headphones to mediate the conflicting sounds around you. I mean, how do you think we write these brain stuff episodes when we all live together in this tiny studio prison and are never allowed to leave? Send help. There is peace and serenity in the white noise. Now we call it white noise